Twitch, and Facebook. We'll turn that on. Facebook. Oh shit. Twitch. Okay. Everybody, we're totally live. Got my OBS up. I've got this going. We're starting a little bit early. Oops, where's my dab rig? Let's wash our hands. I want to leave my cookbook. Welcome back to the sesh. I have my digi here, and I should get my dab out because definitely want to dab because I got everything all set up. And I even made us some rolls before yesterday, last night. I made some rolls because I was like, how the hell am I going to do this recipe? Sometimes I just come up with things and I'm like, yeah, let's make cinnamon rolls, but let's put cheesecake in between the rolls because why not? Why not do that? I mean, honestly, why not? Well, because cheesecake filling is not like thick. So that's one of the things to consider when you're doing a recipe like this, but also that's the main thing. But I think I've found a way around it. Everybody let me know how the sound is. Sound check. I think it should be good. I want to show you the B cam. Let's check our B cam. Oh, it's a little wonk. It's a little wonky. It got a little wonky. Oops, wrong direction. Okay, B-cam. You be a good B-cam. I feel like I messed with the quality of the camera a little bit, but let's see. So here's our, this is iPoppy Whitethorn Rose. And if you know anything about Whitethorn Rose, I'm actually going to come up and really show you it. If you know anything about Whitethorn Rose, it's a really delicious strain. From Huckleberry Hill Farm, and it's just fruity, floral, super yummy. And so when I saw it, thanks, Madam Dram, happy to be back. I was like, well, I better get some of this. My local dispensary had it, and so I was happy to see they picked it up. Please ignore. I'll bring out the wizard too, but ignore how dirty my switch is, because I've definitely been dabbing a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dabbing. I went up to Toronto, as you all know. Oops, don't break anything. We'll bring out the wizard too today. I went up to Toronto for the holidays. Oops, that wasn't very nice to Digi. And Bonbon and I had a nice time in the snow. It was cold. Let me just tell you. I would visit Toronto in the summertime, I think, or spring, summer is really nice. If you want to go, I would say go during like March, April, when it's the maple syrup harvest. And then you can kind of experience that whole thing. So if that's your jam, it's a little dark in here today just because like it's raining outside. Los Angeles is getting really pummeled by a bunch of rain, which is, we need it. So where was this last year would have been really nice, would have helped us avoid a lot of tragedy and a lot of lost housing. So we're going to take a little boop together to the new year. Boop to the new year, everybody. So I will say I tried this out and it does work. This cinnamon roll with cream cheesecake in the middle. It does work. It's delicious. I didn't know how it was going to work, but it does. And I think now that I've done it once, I can make it even better together. Better together, right? And it's almost 1:20, which means it's almost 4:20 somewhere. So, yeah, like, okay, so biggest things that I learned going up to Toronto was, so there's two different types of dispensaries. There are the OCS run dispensaries, meaning that they're run by the state, the province of, I was in Ontario, but every province, I don't know if it's OCS across the country or if it's by state. Each state has a different regulatory organization. And so the regulations are pretty strict, not as strict as Montreal, like or Quebec. Quebec doesn't allow any sugar or anything that's appealing to children in that way. Sorry, my lighting is just a little bit off. And just want a little bit more light there. And here we go. And so they have the limitations on edibles. There is 10 milligrams per package. Like each one has to be packaged at 10 milligrams each. And so I would only get one gummy in a pack and I'd be like, what the fuck? But you know, there is something to be said about that. Then people don't overdo it, which is good. But if you go to the indigenous shops, right? So I went to one called Robin Herb. This is a switch, if you don't know, Dr. Dabber. Everyone take a dab for what's happening in the world right now. Woke up and I was like, holy shit. Little boop de boo, little white thorn rose. Petra, we just started a war with Venezuela. Whew. Yeah, we just took over Venezuela. We went in, troops on the ground, like boots on the ground. By we, I mean America. I mean Trump, Pete Hegseth, and all of those bozos. Marco Rubio they're all on there acting like they're big, tough mob guys. Anyway, so they're quite literally, the president this morning said that they're going to rule the country, like they're going to govern the country for them now that they've gotten rid of, what's his name? I already forgot his name. Venezuela. The president, Maduro, right? He, like, listen, people from Venezuela don't like him. Terrible guy. But you don't just, like, go in and capture without Congress's approval. They're saying, oh, well, we couldn't tell Congress because we didn't want it to get out. It needed to be secret. But like, come on. There's the big eight is what I'm hearing. Is like, you tell like bipartisan people who know how to keep confidential information quiet. It's quite literally their job. And then everybody weighs in on it. But that's not how this administration wants to operate. They want to operate like they just want to swing their dicks around, and they're so small, they have to compensate for how tiny they are by just being really aggressive. And, they're like, America's back. Quite literally. What was said? America is back. What America are we talking about? The kind that goes into a much smaller country and they bombed an airport. It just, it's not good. And they're like, we're going to take the oil and help the people here with the oil. They're going to make all this money on the oil now. Bullshit. Bullshit. When has this ever resulted in the right thing being done by the people of a country that's being overtaken like this? Also, he's bragging about how powerful and tactical and cool. Where was that energy with Ukraine? Where was that energy with Russia, stopping Russia? Why isn't that happening? Now watch, he's going to pull out. We're not going to help Ukraine at all. That's all. He's going to say, we have to focus here. And keep an eye on China. Just keep an eye on that situation. So, it's not good. It's not good. None of this is good. Germany was a small country. Okay, we're not comparing Venezuela to Germany. And, the fentanyl wasn't even coming from Venezuela. So, what's it all about? A lot of people will say oil. But that's not what we're doing today, fam. What are we doing today? We're going to make some, ooh, gross. This is my compost bin. We'll just put it down here for now. We're going to make some cinnamon rolls that we're going to fill with cheesecake filling. Okay, so first things first, we have to make these cinnamon rolls, which I'm going to use a recipe that I developed for, Molto sent me a Cash App. Yes, if you want to send me a super chat, please send it to via Cash App to Edibles Club. Let me look at the activity here. Julian Brewer sent me one for Happy New Year on Wednesday. Thank you so much, Julian. Appreciate that. And Molto sent me one right now that says, excited for the first kitchen sesh of 2026. Thank you. I'm going to put you both on the board. And we'll put Molto on the board. Thank you for those super chats. Double check my Venmo. So we're gonna take my recipe from it was for Zigzag. That was fun. They wanted a recipe and I was like, why don't we do a cinnamon roll? Because you have to roll it like you have to roll a joint, right? And the OC Hashwife, Happy New Year, cinnamon roll cheesecake mashup. It is a total mashup. And like, listen, I saw it, like, I guess it was trending on TikTok in November, but I didn't see anyone actually make it. And I'm like, it's not easy. It's one of those things that like, I didn't even do it. So this one has been proofing that I did last night. Cause like, honestly, the best way to do something like this is to let it proof overnight, right? And then it kind of lets it get a little bit, I really jammed them in there. You don't have to do it like that, but I did. So, but I think there's even a better way to do this where we're gonna see. I mean, that looks great to me. And I took some from yesterday's and I baked them off in a little, like little spring release, these pans here, little individual ones. And I tried it just to see the sugar ratio, all of that stuff and how it baked up. And they're really good. So I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you know what? I didn't know what I was going to do with those Zaza poppers or the inside out spaghetti meatballs. And I tell you what, people just love it. Yeah, hit that like, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, we've got some Venmos here. Patty Bishop says, world peace. I know, not today is not the day. But here in the kitchen, you know, we're baking for world peace. Okay, we're booping for world peace. And then we also got one. Miranda says, boops on you. Did everyone have a good time with Miranda? We had so much fun making the tamales, and the buñuelo were so delicious. I'm still thinking about those. They were ridiculous, and people really liked them. They were like, yes, more. We got to do more. That was so much fun. Okay, so we have to do this recipe. Let me get all my mise en place while we talk. Okay, I have it in my Google Docs, my recipe. So we need some whole milk. So we'll do this full recipe and we'll do half of the Cherry Cheeba cheesecake recipe, which is on page 194. I'm going to preheat my oven because we might as well decarb some flour while we're here. I know that people like to see how that's done. We can do convection. And this flour is pretty old, I think. So here's the thing. I read a study about shelf life of cannabis, right? This is over a year old. So like, I wouldn't even decarb this. This was packaged on September 4th, 2024. So what that means is it's well over a year old, right? And it's half of its potency is now CBN. Now, I had always been told, which should always listen to my grandfather, which I talk about in here, that you should, only believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. But CBN, it's supposed to be good for sleep. Now, where's the proof in that? Have there been studies that CBN is better for sleep? Not really. So I think Call of Duty is what you want to play with me. You know what? Elite Gaming on PC. I play Stardew Valley. I'm a cozy gamer. I don't know if I'm like a kill people gamer. It's not really my vibe. If there was puzzles that I had to do, I could do that, like a riddle one, but I don't know if I want to kill people. And I definitely don't want to be called names by people. So like in cases where it's pretty old, you know, like we can still, maybe I won't decarb this in the oven. I'll decarb it sous vide. Let's try it that way. A little bit more gentle. If there's anything to decarb, we'll do it that way. Why not? So basically CBN is just less potent than THC. There's nothing in it that makes it's not acting on a different mechanism or in a different way. But then, so I messaged Dr. Riley Kirk, Reefer Madness, right? Or not Reefer Madness, Reefer Wellness is her book. You should check it out and get it if you don't have it yet. It's an excellent book to have on your shelf. So I texted with Dr. Riley, and she was like, yeah, basically, you know, there aren't a ton of studies. There's this one. And it basically says, hey, the CBN saying it's a sleep aid is marketing. Kind of like the sativa versus indica. Anyway, but more so, she also said the terpenes, what happens to terpenes over time could also have an effect on it. But again, it's one of those things that needs more research. So here's what I would say. I would just say it needs to be calculated that this is really not going to be that potent. This says it was 30% THC. Bullshit. Saying it's 29%, or it's 24.5% THC. I'm going to say that this is maybe at this point, 15% THC. Okay? I would say even, let's say 10% to be fair. So 10%, 3.5 grams. That's still 300, let's say 300 milligrams to be safe. It's not a lot, but it's not what it could have been if it was used as soon as possible. So people ask me about storage. This was not stored properly. I can already tell, like looking at it. How can I tell? I mean, it's in an opaque container, so that's already a plus. But it just looks a little bit kind of dry and light. Oops, I'm losing stuff. But guess what? It's okay. We're going to cook with it. And we're going to make some butter. And it's going to go into our cinnamon rolls. And it's going to be plenty for what we're doing here. But let me get the rest of my mise en place. All the things. Can you freeze the wheat and take it out as needed? Yeah. I would try to vacuum seal, dry it, freeze it, keep it cold, but really, ideally, use it as quickly as possible. It's just like any other herb. Over time is not your friend with this. So, okay, so... But, the thing is about CBN, like even Kodam in Thailand had, he knew that CBN old flower was good for sleep. So there must be something to it. We just have to do more research, is my opinion. Now, who knows? How should you store it? In a opaque container. If you're going to keep it out, like in an at least opaque container, because you want to avoid light, you want to keep it cold. You want to avoid too much humidity because you don't want mold. I would keep it in, like, if you have a bunch of it and you're trying to store it, vacuum seal in the freezer. Yeah. Basically, you want to use it pretty quickly. It's the likes. Y'all smoking. Yeah. I need to keep going, everybody. But let's get this going. So 3/4 of a cup of milk. Look at it. I was getting milk before and I got totally distracted. Doo-doo. Oop. 3/4. Is this clean? No. How is this not clean? I've been cooking up a storm. Well, last night I was. It's always a lot to get ready for these because I wanted, especially with this. Hi, Harry Lee. How's it going? We're getting ready to do this recipe. And if you voted for this, great. If you didn't, I'm sorry. My club members. Okay, so 3/4 of a cup of whole milk is what we're gonna use here. And we're gonna do this in my machine because, like, it's too much work to do it not in the machine. And then here's what I did yesterday, but we're gonna do this butter infused. So just to wait a minute. It's a 1/4 cup of butter, and then this said 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, but I'll be honest with you, I just did a tablespoon because a tablespoon, I hate that. I'm like mad at myself for writing that. 2 1/4. Who's got, first of all, who the fuck has a 1/4 teaspoon? Second of all, just do a tablespoon. Get over it. So that's what we're going to do. And like, I like to use up my yeast because then I can get more. So we're going to get, and then it's fresh, right? You want alive. You want your yeast to be alive. So we got our yeast. It's active dry yeast. You could do sourdough if you wanted. And then I would just like, you can look up online how to compensate for that. How much? And then we needed 2 eggs room temp, which I have them out here. We definitely need some sugar, which is a 1/4 cup of sugar. And oh my gosh, I did the 108 sun salutations for the new year. Whew, my back was like, hello. So you can weigh out sugar. Sugar is 200 grams in a cup of sugar. So if you want a 1/4 cup, what is 200 divided by 4? It's 50, right? Because 20 divided by 4 is 5. You could just add a 10. See? That was 53 because I had a little bit more, but there we go. We've got that. That's our sugar. Do. And then a teaspoon of salt. Ooh, hello. I don't know where my teaspoon went, to be honest with you. So that's my problem, is I don't even have a teaspoon at this point. I need to get some new teaspoons. Teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to add that with that there. And I kind of need to be quick. I want to be quick about this because I want to get this dough rising. Right, you guys? So we'll put this with this sugar. This is salt. Or I could have put it with the milk, but whatever, too late. Ooh, my arm hair, feel it burning on that flame. Okay. So yeah, let's get our bread flour. The one I made last night, I used AP flour and it's good, but I'll be honest, it's not as good. If you use bread flour, you just get more gluten, so you'll get more of like a chew to it, which I really like. I like it to be light and fluffy, but then I also really like it to have some texture to it, like some give when I bite into it. I don't want it just soft. It's delicious, but I just think this will take it kind of to the next level, is to use some bread flour, which I didn't have at the time. But King Arthur is great. You know, they have great recipes too. So you can always follow one of theirs. When in doubt, they're a good company to look at how they do things. If you're wondering why they pack flour in bags like this, it's because of moisture actually, and like mold and stuff. So there's reasons behind it. It's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna get our 3 cups of flour. Okay. And then that'll be everything that we need for this. And it actually was, I think, I used more AP, but I'm curious because I'm going to use bread flour if it'll be actually spot on. But if you have to use a little more flour, it's okay. Just pay attention to your dough. So 3 cups to me is 360. I do 120 per cup of flour, but everybody has a different amount. Ooh, it's a little too much. It's raining outside. You guys can see. We don't get a lot of rain in LA. Okay. So I'll kind of keep this on standby because I might need it again, but here's my flours here. Oh, did I clean this out? Did I? I don't remember. Oh, Maha's in the house. Maha's in the house. The arm hair. This was, people get so mad when I do this, but this was how I grew up removing my arm hair. My mom and my grandma used to take my arm hair, I can already smell it, and you just like push it up, and then you can kind of feel where it starts to burn, singe off. It doesn't hurt, right? It's not like, look at it's total. Let me show you what I just did. Like, this didn't hurt, but look, there you go. And then you just brush it off, and that's how you do it. Okay. So don't do what I did, but, unless you grew up doing that. Yeah, I did clean this out. That's good. Good girl. But yeah, that's what, so, you know, that's the, people are like, you're American. I'm like, cool. I'm Sicilian. You grew up doing this. Okay. And you're you're on a different level. Okay. Look at, good job. Look, now this army hair, hairy arm, get it into the water. It's okay. We're just decarbing in here. But now it smells like terrible. That's the only thing. Smash that smash that like, everybody. Okay, so we've got all of our mise is en place. We got to get this weed going, but you know, I got to record it or it didn't happen. Digi. Come on, bitch. I broke my camera or my mirror last time. We're not going to consider that bad luck because we don't believe in that stuff. So, but, so I got to just kind of figure it out. Hopefully it works. Okay, Digi, are you going to be a good Digi? Not that direction. Oh, the smell of burning hair. Yeah, you get kind of used to it when you grew up with that. I did that. I grew up with, every once in a while becomes popular, but it's the, okay, I guess we'll leave it like that. It's the ear candles. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, what is it doing? The ear candles are, the ones where you put it in and they burn it and it's supposed to like suck the wax out of your ear. Don't do those, people. As a Sicilian, I know how to make them. Okay? That's how well I know those candle things. Do not do them. Why? Am I saying not to do them? I grew up doing them, first of all. It's bullshit. It's just the wax from making it and the ash from it. Here's what my grandmother's ear doctor told my mom. Because she was like, should we do one of those candle things on my mom? And they're like, no. My mom's like, why? She's like, how does your mother hear? Like, how is her hearing? My grandmother's hearing was terrible. And I'm not saying, cannot directly say that was to blame for my grandmother's hearing, which was at times selective. But it's not good for your ears because it's just heat, right? You don't want to put heat next to your ears. Just be gentle with your ears. That's what I would say. Try to be gentle. I worry about how much we put ear headphones in. Anyway, that's enough mom talking to you guys. Let's decarb this even though it's pretty old. Let's get my favorite out. Where's my stasher? Love it. Not this one. I don't like the flat bottom ones. I like the they have to be totally flat like that. And then I wanted to cut, what did I want to do? I wanted some scissors. Scissors, hello. Boo, boo, boo. Doo, doo, doo. Here they are. Bum, bum, bum. Boo, ba, doo, boo. Yow. Bum, bum, bum. Doo, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Boo, boo, boo. Anyway, so yeah. Interesting time we're living in. To the compost. Okay, so we'll take this and let's hit our record button here, of course. Make sure it's getting the right things, I think. Yeah, that's good. And we'll let me show you guys. Hi. Okay, so we got some old ass weed. So we're going to be a little bit more gentle with it because it's old as fuck. And that's okay though. Guess what? Waste not, want not, bitches. Make edibles. And like, honestly, that's cool. Next cookbook, I'm going to do a chart that's like, your weed is this old. Your weed is this old. Like what kind of loss to calculate and like I tell you how to store in my book, but like more information on storage. Let's roll this up. See what I'm doing? I was trying to knock the air. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, put this in because we're putting it in the water. And it's gonna want to float. And I just put 2 just for good measure. Put this little baby right in between. Stay there, you. Stay. Okay. And then try it again. Do it again. Okay, we did it. Then, don't drop your wizard pipe, Vanessa. It's got to go in the water. Okay. And then if you really want it to drop down, put another spoon on top of it. I didn't really do a good job getting the air out, but that's okay. See? It's mad at me. You stay down, I said. There. Okay, we did it. Yay! It's in the water. It's in the water. Okay, it's gonna get decarbed. Let's not break our wizard. Okay, it's not hot here, but let's put it there so it doesn't burn or it doesn't fall. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. I love hash. Me too. Okay, so we're gonna say that's about 300 milligrams right there. I think that's fair. Okay? Because it's so old. Fraggle Rock is booping. Apple rum runts. That sounds good. You know what I've been drinking that's delish? This is the Sitch right here. I'm not going to drink the Fanta, even though I want to. I am all about, let me show you. Topo Chico lime with mint. Topo Chico lime with mint. Okay. That's what we're here for. The Gandalf is okay over here. It's not hot. I'm feeling it. It's fine over there. It's protected. Okay. Let's move the switch back here. Okay. What else do we need to do? Kind of, that's it. We're just kind of chilling. What else is happening? Horrible things in the world. I'm going to try and get more air out of this, okay? How did we end up with this buffoon? We really got this buffoon of a administration. They're so stupid and just like such wannabe tough guys. It's annoying. This is very hot, so don't do what I'm doing. I'm trying to squish it all out. Ow. That's a little better. See? A little bit more airtight. Okay. And then putting it down. I said, you better lay down. Don't you bubble. All right. We're having a good time. Okay, so then let me make sure I have everything else ready to go. So we have cream cheese, right? We got to have the cream cheese ready. And then this part is going to be, I have some stone sugar I have to use up that we started to make last week for the buñuelos and we didn't use. So we're going to use that, but we're going to do my Cherry Cheeba Cheesecakes, okay? They're on $1.94, but we're going to cut this in half. Okay? Are you listening? I think this is going to be really cute. I will buy that lime mint if I see it at the store. Sounds delicious. I love lime and mint. It is good, I will say. It's not sweet or anything. It's just bubbly water. But I like the flavor of it. I'm into it. It's refreshing. I drink it and I go, ah. I go, ah. Ah. If Maha was here, we would be singing and dancing right now. Ooh, you made pot cocoa. Wissa, will you send me a photo, please? If you do, I love posting on Fridays. Also, someone left me a bad review, but they were too chicken shit to write anything. They just gave me like 1 star or something, and it brought my reviews down to 4.8. So please, yes, I'm obsessed. I don't care. It gives me so much joy to see all the good reviews because it's just like, you know, it's just proof. It's just proof that the pudding is good. You know, people love it. People are winning competitions with my recipes. Okay. So give me a good review on Amazon. And then people who are skeptical because they don't hang out with me on Saturdays, they'll go, whoa, all of these people really like this book. I'm going to get it. That's how it works. Okay. So we're going to take one of these, only one, but then we might do some more frosting with it. So we'll just leave those out. And we'll have that already. And then I have the sugar, the stone sugar right here. That we need to use. So I didn't really do it right. It just kind of got all whatever, but we'll grind that up and we'll put it into our Cheeba cheesecakes because the filling for it, because yeah. Uploaded a picture to Patreon under recipes. Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. For Galentine's party. Later in the month. Oh, awesome. That's so fun. It's such a great gift. I think it's just nice to kind of whisk up a cup for yourself and then you're like, great, now I'm baked. And then you just feel awesome. Well, hey, there was a bit of conversion happening here. So anyway, those bags might have done more, but we'll still calculate on the low side because people like to give me shit. All right. I guess I can get this already too. So I only need 100 grams of sugar total, but we're going to use up this stone sugar because I don't want to have it in the house. I like to use things up. So let's see how many grams this is. This is a little bit more, but maybe what we'll do is we'll put some stone sugar in our what's it called? Buns. Maybe not. It's okay. We're just going to use this all. So here's our sugar for that. And then it's this cream cheese. It's an egg. Zest. It's such an easy recipe. I love it. And then vanilla. It's a great little recipe, those cheesecakes. Okay. Galentine's Club Sesh would be so fun. Awesome. What else do we need to do here? Like, what are we doing? What's happening? I am a little bakeroonied, but that's okay. That's the goal here. Oh, Cash App coming in, Super Chat coming in. Excuse me. I wish I had a little sound that would go off. The rain looks pretty, says Madam Dram behind the flowers. It is actually very nice here. When it rains, putting you on the board, Madam Dram. When it rains, it's really beautiful. Because the air gets clean too, and the streets and all of that. We appreciate it. We're always happy for a little bit of rain. Okay, Harry Lee also sent one. Trump's a little piece of shit. Also, boop. You got it, Harry Lee. Woo-woo. We will boop to that. We will boop to that, Harry. He is a piece of shit. Every day you're just kind of like, is today the day? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you all for the super chats. They really help. What's the goal? What are we saving for? We are saving for bonbons, patellar luxating patellar surgery. Yay! Please help me pay for bonbon surgery. It will only cost me thousands of dollars. But if I get it done now, she won't have arthritis when she's older, and she might be able to run around a little bit again. I feel so bad. She can't run around. It's cool. She doesn't mind being a lap dog, but she definitely likes to play. And I just want her to have full mobility. So, why does everything have to be so expensive? Why can't it be reasonable? Like, oh, you love your pet. You want to do right by your pet. Cool. We're not going to charge you multiple months rent. We're just going to be reasonable about it. I've tried the PT route. I've tried the other routes, and it's one of those things that it's not getting better. So, wait. We're heating it. We're heating it up. We're heating. Oh, wait. No, go back. Isn't it working? Yeah, it's working. I smell it. This makes $6 million bonbon. She is. Bishopa, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get like a little credit thing. It's too crazy, but it needs to be done. So it's going to happen. And then she has to stay totally still for like 6-9 months. But that's better than like being fucked up for the rest of her life. So I just don't want it to happen to her other knee. Hey, Natalie. Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Harry. It's kind of like, that's tough to do with a small dog. Yeah, it's just like, I just want her to be, I want her to have a good life. And she loves to run around and she loves to play. I just, her knees, it's just, her breed is prone to it. I'm trying not to blame myself. Because I'm like, I shouldn't have let her run around so much, you know, but like, what are you going to do? I guess you can, that's what I'm doing now, is she doesn't get to run around. Anyway, I love my dog. She gives me a lot of joy. She brings a lot of people joy in general. She was great on the plane. She's wonderful. She doesn't bark. She doesn't do anything. She just wants to sleep on my lap. But, yeah. She was fine with the snow for a little bit, and then she was over it. She was over it. She was very efficient about doing her business. I was like, okay. So, she likes sunshine. I'd like to take her swimming. I think she would do well. Nina, she has like a family pool. So I kind of I asked her if I could take Bonbon to go swimming. She said I could. So when it warms up in the spring, take Bonbon. When she's recovering, take her swimming. Right? Okay. So then I think we just need to like get this butter going, and it's only a 1/4 cup of butter. So I'm wondering if we just brown it it's for the dough. I also didn't dab while I was in Canada, so it definitely is smacking me a little bit harder. So you're gonna have to, I might not be able to boop every time you send a boop, unless it's a real big boop, and then I'll be like, okay, Okay, so I think it was a 1/4 cup of butter. Actually, I can just check my recipe. Oh, Natalie, thank you. Let me check my Cash App really quickly. I got another super chat from Natalie. Feliz Año Nuevo con amor. Mil gracias, Natalie. I'm sorry if my Spanish is so bad, but I really am trying. I love to speak other languages. Natalie V on the board. I love speaking other languages. It makes me so happy. I think we should all speak more languages. Okay. Yeah, it's only a 1/4 cup of butter, and it's melted. So that's cool. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's get our digi back. It's time for the digi. Don't you know it? Digi Mobile, here to shoot. Let's make sure things are in focus. Yep. Do I need this anymore? I don't think I do. But I will need, what I do need is the, ow, my legs. The stand mixer, which is heavy as fuck. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, we'll put you back here for now. Big. Okay. And then I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. Donnie Burger Doobies was what is going on? What is going on? Okay. Let me show you guys what we're going to do here. And we're going to start recording. Can turn this off. Get rid of this. But first, Okay. Looks and smells amazing. I'm going to put it directly in here. And we're just going to put a little bit of water in here and cook it. Okay? Okay. I want to move this, get rid of this. You can do a double boiler is really how to do it, but I don't want to do all that right now. So what I'm going to do is take this little thing, put it here, put like just a little splash of water in it. You guys, if we don't record it, didn't happen. Just a little bit. And this is just like the little burner that I have on. I know you guys can't see because I just put my camera in front, but we're just gonna take a little spatula and stir it up, stir it up. And basically, so what are we doing here? We're taking butter, we took the flour, we heated it to make sure all of the THCA, the raw THC, gets converted to active THC. So we feel high. Now we're taking a fat and we're using that to rinse off the resin that is secreted by the trichomes. That's the sticky substance that we want. And butter works really well to take it off. So we're heating it up, we're melting it off into warm butter. Okay? Hash makers take cold water and they use that cold water to make those trichomes brittle. Then they use agitation, stirring, to break off those trichomes, and they filter it through different grades of micron bags, and you get hash. Okay? We're using butter to dissolve, to melt it all off. And it works really well. Okay? Works really well. Now I'm just having a good time. I'm gonna take my wizard. Why the fuck not? Hey, baby, keep stirring. Keep on stirring. And if you see it like start to get too brown, we'll just add, this is a different technique I'm doing today. This isn't the one from my book, but I don't care. I don't want to do a double boiler today. And I'm not trying to brown it, so I just keep on adding a little bit more water. And then this is going to go into frickin' dough, and it's going to be great. What the fuck was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to get the Moroccan peaches. Click, 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 boop. This was fun. Boop. Okay. Flour is fun to cook with. And it's easy. Hi, thanks. Google celebrity, whatever. Hello. I'm like, let's go. Oh, there we go. I always double click. Sorry. Hot. The Wizard is hotter because there's no water filtration. Okay, so this is looking good. And then the wizard. Okay. I don't, like, I'm just kind of like squishing I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm pushing it up against the side of the pot to kind of like push the fat around it. Yeah, that explains it. I don't care about getting a little plant matter into it because it's just not a bad thing. I want to make sure I'm recording on my phone. Yes. Yeah. It's always stressful. You guys can see. Okay, so, you can follow the instructions in my cookbook, but we did a kind of a quick and dirty infused can of butter with that flour. If you want to use it in other things, you can. There's always going to be a little bit of potency left over. Like you can't get every drop unless you just use it with straight flour. A lot of people like cheesecloths because you can gather it and you can really squeeze. But I'm just don't want to waste cheesecloth, to be honest with you. Okay. We got it. Okay. So can of butter. Now we need to make some dough. Okay? So let me wipe this down really quickly. Okay. All right. Ooh. Let's do this. I'm going to plug this in. Make sure that this is charged. Okay. You guys can see. Okay. Okay, so let's make sure you all can see. Make sure the Digi can see. And then take the hook attachment, which didn't get. What is going on? Happy belated 420. Waste or use. Having fun. What? Send soup and some leaf salad. What is going on, you guys? What is going on, Tony Chocoloni? Tony's Chocoloni. Oops, it's not ASMR. I'm just baked. So I didn't see you there. Okay. So we need to, this is infused. We need to put everything in here. You ready, everybody? I think we are. I'm going to start recording. But I got to get this up a little and down. Okay. Woo, almost slipped. So we're going to do our bread flour. Okay. And our melted, I'm going to heat up our milk a little bit just so it helps the yeast. Our sugar. And then I like to mix it up a little. Yeast. This is still cold. 1 second. We want it all like a little bit warm. Okay? Yeast likes it warm. Tony, do I need to like quiet you? No poop talk, okay? It's gross. We're making food. No one wants to hear about your bowel movements. Maybe your mom. Okay, milk, warm milk. Okay. Oh yeah, and our eggs. I like to crack them. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. I like to crack the eggs like into Oops, sorry if you're getting a line. Into here. And then, what did I, oh, that was for the weed. And then just kind of mix them up. Okay, bring this back. And then turn it on, pour this in. And we got to get that butter in. Don't worry. Help it out. I don't know. Just keep going. And then take your butter, right? Our infused can of butter. Woo! And we're going to pour this in here. It's all melty and nice. It's exactly what this wants. Warm butter. Not totally. Like, the yeast doesn't love it, but whatever. Get over it, yeast. Eat it up. Eat it up. Get a little baked up in there. And then turn it up. Whoa. Okay. Calm down. Scrape it. Help it out a little bit. Like I said, we might need a little more flour, and that's okay, but we gotta help it because this one doesn't really scrape the bottom like it should. I'm sure there's a way around that, but I haven't looked into it deep enough yet. But it's annoying. Maybe I need to just tool my machine a little bit so it like fully connects. Let's look at, we have to wait till all the flour gets incorporated. There we go. That looks good. That looks really good. See? Just gotta wait. You can't really see. I like want to show you what the dough looks like. Like that. Like I could add some flour to it, but I don't want it too dry. I'm going to take a look at it. Like pushing it down and see what the dough feels like. What do I think of the tackiness of it? Because you don't want it dry. Maybe we'll do like just one little sprinkle. And let that incorporate. Okay? And then, with that, we need to be prepared. I'm wondering if we should put it in this one. I think it'll get too big. Put it in this. Which one is soft? This. So I'm going to take a bowl and just butter it, right? And then, well, let's see, keep going. Whoa. 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 Oh no. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Okay, that's good. Sometimes you gotta go like that. Okay. What's this? Let's see if this is still on. It's not. It was not recording. Okay. Now it is. Now it is, you guys. It's good. The Digi's doing its job. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this dough and put it in here, right? And then we're going to just let it chill and do its thing. Let it rise. While it rises, we're going to make the cream cheese filling. And then the cream cheese filling needs to go in the freezer and get as stiff as possible, okay? It's got to set up in the freezer because we want it to be like spreading like cream cheese, right? We want it to spread thick. So when we go to roll it, it doesn't push out of the roll. This is the conclusion that I came to last night, okay? So now we take this. You can take a bench scraper if you want. Do it however you want. I just don't want to get anything else dirty to clean up. Could I have added more flour? Maybe, but we're not going to. We can add some later. Okay. All right. Like, should I work it more? Yes. Am I going to? No. So we're just leaving it there. And if you want to take it further, you can develop that gluten all day long, friends. Do what you need to do. But I'm going to trust that the bread flour is doing a lot of heavy lifting for me. And also, you know, we're live here. So just kind of whatever. Make it kind of a ballish. I like to take wet hands to it because it makes it easier to touch. And you can kind of tell it to behave. Okay. And then we're going to cover this. If you want, you can even like, if you want it to really look pretty, or okay. And then just like let it double in size, people. Let that yeast eat up all of that sugar that we put in there. It's going to taste so yummy. And then it's going to get nice and light. And we're going to fill it with cheesecake. Because why the fuck not? Okay. Look at that. All right. It's sticky. It's a sticky dough. I don't want to put too much flour. Why? Because I don't want to. Okay? I like it when it's tricky. Usually if a dough's a little tricky, it makes it yummy. Okay, let's keep going. Let me put this away. Any choco chips for what? In the cinnamon roll dough? No. Okay. So this needs to rise. Putting it somewhere relatively warm. This was water for this. This is butter. This was to decarb. And these are clean. Just went in with that. Clean up. I think I turned off my camera. Yes. I'll just clean this counter really quickly. This was the sugar. And now we have to do the cream cheese, the cheesecake filling, because this has to get cold. Let's see those super chats. Boops for bonbon. Oh my God, yeah, boops. Poops for bonbon. Boops for bonbon. My poor little doggy. All right. So now let's get this filling made. Let's not dilly-dally, people. I'm going to do it one less, because it calls for an egg. We're going to cut it in half. Cut it in half, it would be an egg and an egg yolk. But I'm not going to do the egg yolk because I don't want it to be that loose. And I just don't want to have an egg white sitting around. So that's how we're going to do it. That's the logic behind it. So that's how I cook. And you should just wing it sometimes, people. It's okay. Uh-oh. Did I disconnect it? Oh, I did right here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is it's cream cheese. We're gonna take a stick of cream cheese. Let me get my camera going. We've got the cream cheese here, and we're gonna mix this up. And so there's really no fat in this recipe, so it calls for my stone sugar, which is tincture and sugar. Take a stick of Philadelphia cream cheese, we love. Go Philly. And we're gonna take this sugar, though I want it to like mix it up, break it up before I do, because I don't trust it like this. Ew, but this needs to be clean too. Everything in my house got a little left. Okay. We're just gonna blend everything really well with these. This has flour all over it. Dun, dun, dun. This has one speed. Fast as fuck. So stay tuned. All right, let's kind of cream the cream cheese a little. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Okay. 1 egg. See how easily that stone sugar works into things? It's beautiful. Okay, and then we also want to put some lemon zest and some vanilla. And I didn't even need to blend it up. It melted it right in. So whatever. Vanilla. Oops, that was a lot. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Little bit of lemon zest just like helps everything. Okay. And then okay, you see how loose it is? Woo! Yum. Yum, it's so good. Oh, I gotta put a little bit of salt. Yum. They really are tasty, these. Just a little pinch. These cheesecake. Okay, so it's pretty loose, but it's also like everything's at room temp. So let's put it in the fridge or in the freezer, and we'll like let it get nice and stiff okay? I'm not going to say it, okay? I'm going to bite my tongue. Yum. Okay. I have a little lid I can put on this. Let's put it in the freezer and just let it get cold. All right. So our cheesecake filling is done. Oops. Oh no. No, oh, sorry you guys. Oh no. My bad. Sorry everybody. I hit the wrong thing. I hit the outro. Preemptive. All right. Yay, that was fun. So we have to wait, right? We have to wait for that to cool. We have to wait for this to rise. So I'm just gonna clean. Oh, fuck. That was my cutting board. Stay. And put things away. Don't worry, I have buckets outside collecting rain. I don't think I can get in trouble for that. I could have used some of that sugar to do the cinnamon and sugar for the roll, but that's okay. Put these plates away. Club mugs. Glasses. Measuring cups. I like this recipe. This is a good one. And I think this little adjustment of letting the filling get really, really cold before rolling up the dough is going to make all the difference. And also, I don't think I'm going to roll it quite as thin as I did the last ones, the ones I did last night. So that's one thing. What's everybody saying in the chat? Oh no, I 1 second. And then I was thinking I'd put cherry, cream cheese frosting and cherry pie filling on top. Send boobs for Bon Bon. You guys are funny. Bake, what song is that? Oh, that is the outro song is Make 'Em Say Wow. It's my outro song. You're gonna make these for your mom? Please send me a photo if you do. It's a fun recipe. I really think the key is gonna be getting the filling cold enough that it's not so loose, do you know what I mean? But not so cold that it's too thick to spread. So it's gonna be, we're gonna see, but I think we'll get there. Anyway, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna do some dishes really quickly so I don't have to do them later. I always start with glass, is how I start. I try to find the things that are glass, and I start with glass when I wash dishes. It's best to fill your sink and do it that way, but we're not going to do all that right now. We're just going to take the glass, do those. Okay. Add more glass down here, like this one. What else is cooking? 2026 is here. What can we say? What's there to say? Not much. It's another year. Do you ever feel like there's all this kind of pressure to have a new year really be monumental? It's kind of like a birthday. It's like, okay, now what? Now what? Now what happens? Does something magical happen? Take all the glass first, clean it all, and then look, I made so much more room in the sink for myself. And while I'm doing this, you can send me super chats to Edibles Club, at Edibles Club. They help pay for dish soap and my son's sunscreen, so my skin stays nice. I do believe in sunscreen. That's the kind of person that you're supporting right now. You're supporting someone who believes in sunscreen. Actually, so much that I use SPF 70. And hey, it works. My skin has improved, so. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean some dishes. We have to wait. People are always like, I always clean dishes as I go. I'm like, yeah, me too. It's just people, I don't really think this is very entertaining for all of you. But let's see. New year, new stream. Maybe you guys are really into this, and what we need to do is set up a third camera over the sink so you can watch me wash the dishes. That's what we're fundraising for, is for a dish cam, okay? So you can watch how I wash my dishes, which is pretty rudimentary because I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to just kind of do it by hand. But I think this recipe is great because it kind of pops together quickly, and it's a little bit weird, you know, that you're like, wait, is it a cinnamon roll or is it a cheesecake? And you're like, both. You're like, yes, and it's delicious. Yes, and we're gonna have a good time. Yes, and we put hella weed in that. And that's the thing. So what did I just do right now? I just threw everything in the bowl because I figure, well, we're gonna just do it. We're almost done. The sink is almost empty. So you guys are here with me on this ride. Probably, I remember when I staged in Rome, my hands from cleaning, it got all fucked up. Should really be wearing gloves, but I'm not today. So do better than me. Wear gloves when you wash the dishes. Oh, we're washing the dishes, 'cause this is the show today. Washing the dishes. Yeah. I guess I can just boop with you guys. but no, let's get some work done. What else has happened in life? Honestly, this news this morning, not fun to wake up to. Makes you feel vulnerable. All right, last bowl. I'm gonna keep that spatula dirty because we're gonna stir. You know what? You're all here and you're all enjoying this. I'm trying to cheat out a little bit, but I don't want to get soap water all over the floor. And we did it. We did this whole sink together. And that really is going to make my life easier. And just remind yourself, look at how long that took me to do. Right? You did that with me. You know? You did it. Together. Cool. Oops, there goes my cream cheese. All right, good job, everybody. What's the chat saying? You better work, bitch. That's right. Let's check our cream cheese, our cheesecake spread. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, see, it's starting to get a little thicker, but we need it thicker than this. Did I just do that because I wanted to taste it again? Yes, but I'm gonna not taste it again because that's not the job today. The job is to just get it nice and cold. Okay. Ooh, go in. There we go. All right, so now I guess we can make the frosting. Yum. This is still doing its thing. Let's make some cream cheese frosting because we really don't have anything else to do right now. Let's see. Oh, we have some major super chats right now. Okay, so let me go to my super chats. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Apologies to everybody. Right now, we have some major super chats. So, Tiffany K says, boops for Bonbon. Tiffany K, oh my gosh. Okay, boops for Bonbon. I don't want you guys to worry. I'm going to take out, what's it called? I've already talked to Lindsay about it, and she helps me with my finances. So, Tiffany K, thank you for that. That will go toward Bonbon. And I will take a boop for Bonbon. Faith Brown says, I don't see anything. Well, Faith B, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to put you on the board. 2 $20 super chats. Thank you so much. Faith B and JJ, what do you got to say? I always learn new culinary tips, tricks, and science in the Kitchen Sesh. Thanks. What did I teach you today? JJ, I wonder. What did I teach you today? Okay, let's make a frosting because we gotta do it. I also have the one that I made yesterday, but I don't want to bake it until I have this one all ready to go. But let's make a frosting, I think, right? Yes. Chicken dip, yum. If you get to the end and have all the mess to clean, it kind of kills the buzz. Oh, I don't care. I'm used to it by now. I'm totally used to all of the mess to clean up by the end. Don't mind. It's kind of just something to do. Okay, so all right. Well, I probably should have kept that thing out because we need to mix up some frosting to go on top. And I don't think we'll infuse this in any way. Like, I think we're good on the infusions here. Cinnamon rolls and cheesecake. Yeah, it's a fun recipe. It's a little wild. But let's make this, let's keep the frosting just like simple. Just like powdered sugar, some butter, some cream cheese. I'm not going to use all of this cream cheese. I don't think. Maybe I will. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's use it. Let's use it all. You guys can see, the Digi can see. Take your cream cheese, plop it in there. I love cream cheese. I don't know about all of you, but it really hits the spot. Get your machine out again. Plug it in. Let's cream this up. Our dough is definitely rising, which is good. Whoa. Woo! Can you hear me? I'm wondering if my battery died because my other audio wasn't working. Shit. I'm wondering if this battery is going to die. Fuck. Let me see if I can get this one to work. Because I think this one's going to die. That is here. Yeah, my first... I don't know why this isn't working. Hello? I wonder if I can get this green one to work. Let me see. I know you guys can hear me, but I think it's going to die. Let me see if any of these will work. No. Yeah, because it's blinking. Fuck. Oh no, what am I going to do? You guys are just going to have to wait because my other Rode is not working. Here, I'll turn on this. You can hear me from this one, from far away. And I'm going to turn this off. I'm sorry, you guys, but my other Rode for some reason is not connecting. And now this is dead because I didn't charge this one. Fuck my life right now. One sec. Okay, so basically, this Rode, I'm going to try and connect this Rode, this other one, because it doesn't want to. Turn this down. I know you guys can hear me on the second mic, I think. But, I want this to, why isn't it connected? I don't know why. I'm going to try and connect it to my Rode again. I'm trying. Okay. Wait. Is it working now? Yes. Fuck yeah, bitch. All right. Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You should be able to, right? I had to pair the Rode again because I had paired it when I was up in Canada. I was thinking I was going to do content. Anyway, did that work? Thanks for your patience. Welcome to a live stream. Thank you for your patience. I thought that was going to happen. I was like, I wonder if this mic is going to die. And then it did. And then I was like, fuck. But this one is charged. So, right? Right? It should be good. But yes, I've got the Rode on. The other one is charging. So if this one dies, we're good. But let's take a little boop to that. Thanks, everybody. Oop, I need to clean this. So we've got frosting. We've got dough that's really looking great. I love it. That makes me so happy. What time is it? It's only 3:13. So we've got plenty of time. Let's take a nice little boop. Then we'll roll this out and we'll fill it with the cheesecake filling and then the cinnamon and sugar. And then, oops, but I don't really want to put that much. Maybe I won't do cinnamon and sugar. I'll just do cinnamon because it's a lot of sugar with the frosting. So I think we're fine without it. So just cinnamon. And then we'll roll it up. We might cut it right away depending on how nicely it rolls up, or we need to let it cool a little bit, and then we'll cut it, and then we'll put it in this. What I was using was this, although I probably could use a bigger one so I could fit it all. Maybe I'll use this one so I can fit. Oops. You know, I really jam a lot into 2 drawers. Maybe I'll use, this is like an 8x8. I think this is a 9x9. So maybe we'll put it in this so I can fit more. I'm excited. I love this recipe. You can't hear me again? I think you can. I'm gonna just, you let me know. I'm having fun. Okay, cool. We're gonna take a little boop. Boop break. Boop break. Ooh, 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 ooh. I really like the outro song. I think it's so great. And I just got it on Artistry or whatever it's called. Artlist. It's where I get my copyright free music. And I just picked it because I liked the groove and the beat. And I think everybody agrees with me for the most part that hears it. They're like, whoa, good song. I'm like, yeah, thanks. This is that white thorn rose. What's a crusher? I don't know if I want to ask that actually. I don't know if I did, Molto. Maybe I did. I saw the one that was like thanking me for today, but I didn't see one that was like your sound is out. Maybe that's what I was missing. Love Saturday Sesh so much. That's what I see. I don't see, hey, your sound's not working. Excited for first sesh. Nom, nom, nom. I'm getting those. And I discovered you from Vice, and now I've been following you for 2 weeks. Love your content and your vibe. Thanks. Thanks for being here. I've been doing these streams for a while now. And yeah, I just like to cook with cannabis. That's what I do. And it's fun. I have a lot of access here in California where it's legal. And that's what I do. We boop and we cook. Okay, I think we can get started. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to show you what this looks like. We'll stir our cheesecake filling. Really pouring. Okay. All right, so let's get this Digi back up. Okay, Digi. Let's keep it here. Okay. I'm just gonna look at this filling because I wanna see how it's setting up. I don't know what's up with the bubbles, but oh yeah. It's getting nice and thick. You know, it's just like, it's gonna always be a little bit tricky, but I just think that the thicker we get this, the easier it is for us to work with. So I'm just trying to, we'll get it there. Okay? Cold, 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 cold. All right. Let's put some flour down. Just put some flour down. Okay. Just have it on standby. And we have cinnamon, and here's our dough. Okay, looks pretty good, right? See how much it rose? Got pretty big. Want to make sure my shot here is decent. Wow, that rain. Sorry, you guys. Let the rain fall down. That looks nice to me. See? Looks really good. So we're just gonna see, you guys were all like, oh, it's too sticky. Trust the process, people. Trust the process. So, just pull this. I mean, it is, you know, we definitely needed to flour. And we'll need more flour. Keep it around. And I don't want to, I feel like I rolled it out too much yesterday. I hope it's getting it. And I don't want it to stick. So what I'm going to do is go like this and then flip it. Whew. See, it stuck. Oops. It's okay. Now, that looks nice to me. Maybe just a little bit further. Okay. Just to get a few more. But keep it square. Or rectangle, rather. Which is a square is a rectangle, but all rectangles are not a square. Okay, let me show you all up there, if I can move it. I don't think I can move this. Let me see if I can move the camera. Okay. There we go. There you go. Okay. So We're still recording. Good. There we go. Sorry, you guys, but get over it. All right, here comes the hard part, my friends. We have to take this cream cheese filling, right? Or cheesecake. This is the cheesecake portion. Okay? What are we even doing? We're doing a lot today. We're going to trust the process here and just really spread it out. Okay? Spread that cheesecake out. Except for here. That feels a little thin. Okay, get it to the edge, coast to coast. Coast to coast, from sea to shining sea. Okay. And yeah, those are sugar chunks because I didn't take the time to get them out, but that's okay. They're going to melt in the oven when we cook this, but we're not cooking it anytime soon. Okay. Cheesecake put on. Okay. Cinnamon. We're not doing any more sugar. Just trust. We're letting it have edges, but we're dousing it in cinnamon. Okay? All right, cross your dang fingers for me. If we go this way, I think it's too long. I think we go this way. And like, listen, it's hard to do this because it is loose cheesecake filling. It's not like butter, right? Even though we didn't put all the egg, just trust me, it's hard to not scoosh it all out. So I'm like trying to like lift and tuck, kind of like a joint, but it's got like this roller coaster of cheesecake, right? So here at this point, what I do is I pull and fold over. Comme ça. Okay? Is it perfect? No. Are we going to judge? No. Are we going to put it in the freezer? Yes. Before we cut it up? Yes. Is this what I did yesterday? Yes. Okay, so I don't have a big enough freezer, right? So I have to cut it, and it is a bit messy because the cheesecake, right, is not just gonna cut through. I have to commit. And I'm just working quickly because the cheesecake is the culprit. Go into the freezer. Okay? It's all going to be okay. Just eat this. It's like it never happened. Okay? All right. All right. We made it happen. Okay? Proud of us. It's not an easy recipe. It's not any kind of recipe that I would recommend. I think the recipe in my book for cheesecake is great. It's uncomplicated and yummy and just nicely dosed. And that's what you should do. Cinnamon rolls with cheesecake in the middle is a wonderful idea. It really is. But either I gotta take out the egg altogether and it's just like cream cheese, right? In the middle, but is that really cheesecake? Or we pour it on instead of spreading it in between. But there is something about the spreading it in between that I liked how it baked up last night. So that's really where we're at with this. And we're going to bake this other one that I made last night because we got to put it in the oven. Let's just get that baking, actually. While this one cools, let's get that one baking. Let's turn on the oven to like 350. Turn off convection. Temp 350. And I think I'm going to lower it down because I need a new oven. My oven is so gross. But I can't, this oven, you're like, why don't you use that? It gets too hot and it's too loud. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. What is it? Hi, Nutella. Oh yeah, I've always got Nutella. You're eating some edibles. What are you eating, Kupreem? Okay, I'm cleaning up all of this. Can go into my compost. New year, and it's like I want to end with basically nothing in the sink when we're done with our sesh. So I'm, it's easy peasy. Basically, I was like, well, if people are pouring cream in with their cinnamon rolls, right? Like that's what everyone's doing because it cooks up. I was like, well, whatever. Why don't we try some cheesecake in between, right? So if you see it become a trend, just know. I don't know if I did it first, but I haven't seen it actually executed. I saw like an AI write-up of a recipe, and I was like, huh. How's the chat? How's everyone doing? Let me check my super chats. Malto sent a super chat that says, here's another one. Thanks, Malto. And then Venmo. Nothing, the old Venmo. Just checking. Digi, coming back. Okay, Digi, you stay right here because we're going to have to cut up this. And then I like to coat the pan in butter And I just use my hands. If you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to coat this in butter. And I'll pull out that one that I made last night, and we'll bake that up and we'll ice it. And then we'll have this one, and I might leave this one and bake it tomorrow morning and then take some photos when the light is a little better. Because I don't need to eat 2 of these, but they look so good. The ones I had last night were great. I can show you if you have extra, but it should fit all in there. Should be fine. What am I doing? Making canna butter. Awesome. Cool. Good. Yeah, I'm glad I inspired you. Make some canna butter. Why not? You saw how quick I did it. Quickly. Oops, it's too big. Oh well. Let's put this down here. Those are chillin'. Let me grab this guy. Okay, so I cut this up and this is from last night. I'll show you. And I'll show this too. So and I really like jammed them in there, right? But so you can see it does, you can do it. Oops. Oh shit. Oh no. For fuck's sake. Oh no. Ugh, fuck. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong thing with my foot. Okay. Just making sure it still works. Okay, so this one I'm going to put in the oven. The oven's at 350 and it has like the cheesecake. I almost wish I could put it all around it, but I think it's going to be fine. So we're going to put it in the oven. And I'm going to take the phone because it, you know, people like to watch it, even though my oven's disgusting, but woo. Okay, so it's going to go in the oven. It's at 350. I don't really know how long it's going to take. I'm kind of just going to eyeball it, but I would say at least 25 to 30 minutes. So we'll start at 25. And I'm just going to plug this in. I think the Digi's okay. Oh, and let me make sure I can see my chat. Our place pan? What pan? This is, this pan, I don't know what this one is. This pan is a Wilton. It's a Wilton pan, this one. What are you talking about? Yeah. Now we just gotta wait. I can't wait to eat this. Honestly, I'm kind of hungry. And we have this frosting. And then I have this other one. I would almost do, I wonder if I should make another. I'm not going to make, I don't have any more cheese, cream cheese, but I don't think it needs more, because too much and it's like too much. But we could always try it next time. You know? Do you usually eat a full roll at once or split it? I usually eat the whole thing. I love a cinnamon roll. if it's a good one, I think that the one that I made right now is going to be extra good because it's bread flour, but it's okay. These ones are going to be great too, because the ones I baked last night were awesome. And then when you put things in the fridge overnight, yeah, the way they're baking up, I didn't give them a ton of room. Oh well. I probably should have left a little more space for them, but I didn't. It's okay. They're just gonna have to push up. And then I'm gonna put a bunch of fucking frosting all over them. These ones I'm gonna try and give more space. Should we cut them up and do them? Let's do it. Usually eat a full, oh, I already read that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the rolls out of the freezer. They probably could use a little bit more time in here, but let's get this party started. You know, they got a little flat because it's the cheesecake, okay? It's just this isn't gonna be a perfect, nothing's perfect in life. Get over it. We're gonna make it work. Make it work. Make it worth the recording. So I take it, cut. I definitely waited longer last night, so they were firmer. It's because you don't want to squish, and you just kind of put them in here. Maybe I'll try a different knife. Find the right knife for you. That one might be worse. Yep. Not how you want to do it. But just kind of like spread out the circles and just keep finding. I'm like, what's my sharpest knife? I might even try a serrated right now. But if you leave it in the freezer for longer, it's better. Because that's not the way. Don't do serrated. Then it'll hold up better. And I need to make them bigger. We'll go back to this one. We're gonna make them thicker. And I might put the second one back in the freezer because I think I'm being too impatient. But we also might just keep going because c'est la vie. We're just putting them in, okay? We're just going. We have to go. We can't hesitate. There can't be hesitation with these here rolls. Slice and dice, people. I'm gonna get a couple more out of here. One. And yes, it's messy. It's messy. It's okay. We don't care. This one, I don't know what I did there. We're gonna just ignore it. And put that one right there. Okay? And just, we've committed. We're going to take all of this and just All of it. It's part of it. Okay? Now, I'm leaving this one more space to grow. Okay? It doesn't look beautiful, but that's okay. I want you to understand. These are space rolls. They're wonderful and delicious. Put them in the fridge to rest. They'll get nice and big. I did a bigger pan this time to give them more space because I just want to see if we give them a little more breathing room. And then I also leave them. I took a nap. Put them in the freezer and take a nap. And come back and then slice them, and you'll get a cleaner slice than I did. Okay? We weren't going to do that today. We didn't have time for a nap. But that's okay. I'm just saying, if you want to be real perfect about it, take a nap. That's what I'm going to put that in my recipe. Okay, go take a nap. Come back. Let it cool. Okay. Clean your station. Clean your station. All the knives that you decided to try. What is your favorite recipe from the cookbook? I don't know. The meatballs are great because they're so simple and you just use straight up flour, decarb flour in them, and it works, which I love. It's also my grandma's recipe and it calls for mint. Kind of want meatballs for dinner. That sounds good. And then I like this. Cheesecakes are great. The brownies, the fudgy fluffernutter brownies are really tasty. They make me happy because they're like salty and sweet in the best kind of way. I like a lot of the recipes, all of them. I think they're great. Okay, so we're baking up. The cheesecake is doing its thing. In between, it's doing its thing. Okay, we've got more time. We just gotta wait. I'm gonna eat some frosting. The pata colada, yum. You've made the meatballs 10 times. Wow. That makes me so happy. They're great. I love mint and meatballs. Just that alone. You know? Delicious. Delicious. Simple, delicious. Here's how to make it with some cannabis so you can get a little baked. Thank you. If you haven't left me a review on Amazon and you have time to do so, or on Goodreads, please do. It really, really helps sell the cookbook because you try the salsa. Oh, good. And everybody has their own recipes, but I just wanted to share some recipes I like and think that they showcase how versatile the plant is to cook with. You can cook with any different types of cuisine, different savory or sweet. You really can do anything. So yeah, I love cooking with cannabis, and the book really teaches you how to infuse your own recipes and then some of my recipes. And the more we sell the book, the more books I get to write, because I'm really trying to make it click and get into the right hands. I really am. So if you know anybody big time, get them my cookbook, and they love cannabis and eating weed, please share the book with them. So, carnitas, yum. I'm so hungry right now. I'm like, where are these? Where are these? What do I have? Do I have like a little snack I can have? I have some mortadella, or I have some salami. The Parma, I think I'll have a little bit of this with this. It's snack time while we wait. Have a little bit of salami. Uh-oh. That was for the Facebook, but Twitch and everything should be fine. Okay, good. We'll just have a snack together. Ba-da-ba-bum. Do-do-do. Da. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. I have your cookbook this year and I want to try the fudgy brownies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Johnny Rockets, what are you saying? They look really good in there. Okay, one more salami with a cracker. 2 crackers like this. I'm a robot? Do we need to restrict him? Johnny, we will come for you. Okay, sorry, I needed a snack. The Ritz are not gluten-free. No, they're terrible. But I just like them, so You do you. I have the munchies right now. I couldn't help it. I'm waiting for these cinnamon rolls. If you could see them and smell them. They look amazing. They smell amazing. I just needed a little snack-a-rooney. So sue me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're definitely gonna boop. I love a Ritz. Just leave me alone, man. You know, just let me live. I want a little Ritz action. Julian Brewer gets it. What did you say? This is a green heart. There you go, Julian. You want me to eat Ritz crackers for you? I'll eat Ritz crackers. You're already on the board, but I'll put a heart next to your name. Does it smell like weed at all? No. No. The only time it really smells is during decarb. But if you take that stasher bag and you open it outside, then it won't stink in your house. But I smoke so much pot, so could be that I don't smell it. So, yeah. I know you want to see them. Can you see them in the back there? You can kind of see them through the glass. They're really popping up. They're looking good. They are looking good. I probably could have not put one so they could have spread a bit more, but you know, I made a commitment and I think it's okay. And then I have that second one. I'll bake it up tomorrow too. And that one will be nice too. So smells amazing in here. This one I put more sugar. This one I put cinnamon and sugar down. The one that we did, I just put cinnamon, which I think is going to be right. This one I think will be a little bit sweeter. Well, definitely will be sweeter, but that's okay. I'm excited. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to actually put some cherry on top of it, which I know sounds crazy, but I don't care. We're going to take it all the way to Crazy Town. $30 what? The whole $30 what? What's that? I don't do any of those things. I did them all when I was younger. My mom would have us do every kind of dietary fad that there was. Suzanne Summers, can't eat this with that, did the Atkins, did the this, did the that, and I just kind of eat what I fucking want. Okay. You guys. Ooh, baby. I'm like, how do I show you? I can't take it that far. I need more cameras, everybody. I need more cameras. I can record it here. Yeah, it's definitely looking great. but it needs more time. It says only 2 more minutes, but I think we're more like a 30. It's more like a 30-minute situation. Okay, and it's going to be really good. Not like 30 more minutes, like more like 5, 10. I just want to rotate it so that it all can get a nice crisp up. Ooh! Kick that thing. I'm going to put 5 more minutes on it. So it was 30 total because I had 25. We'll do 30 at least. I have psoriasis, so I'm going to see if, oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. White thorn rose, oh, where you grow, white thorn rose. It's a great hash, white thorn rose. Okay. I would use my Puffco, but it's flashing red and white, and you know what that means. It means time to get a new chamber, and I don't really want to do that right now. Boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. What else is happening, people? Other than World War III. Oh wait, I forgot I have to do my lab link for the pub. So I gotta go here, connect it here. Launch, done. And then I go back to Digi. Oh, it smells so freaking good. I wish it would follow me. Whoa. Whoa. You guys, it's looking good. Cinnamon cheesecake, yes. Cinnamon roll cheesecake. Cinnamon cheesecake space rolls, to be specific. Cinnamon cheesecake space rolls. It says it right there. Cinnamon cheesecake space rolls. Send Venmos to Edibles Club. And if you've been following, you know that this really is cinnamon rolled with cheesecake filling in it. Which is not easy to do. But we did what seemed impossible, but we did it. Woo. Okay, I think we're there, you guys. Are you ready? I think you guys are ready. Oops, I just dropped that in the fucking frosting. Don't worry, it didn't touch it, but okay. I need to get a rack. Put this here. Ouch. Okay, you guys, I want you all to have a good shot. I want to make sure I have a good shot here. Okay, Digi, you freaking behave like a good little fucking Digi. Okay? And we're gonna get this thing out of here. Ow, ow. All right, well, here we go. I think we can do it at this point. Okay. Don't fucking drop it, bitch. Okay. That to me looks fab. I don't know if you can see that, so I'm going to take it closer up for you. Okay, 1 second. Oops. Oops. Almost knocked everything over. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, Digi. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right, okay? Okay. So, but we're not even done because I feel like this part should somewhat be done. I'm trying to decide if we should do it while it's warm. I can't decide. We'll wait a second for it to cool. It smells amazing, okay? It smells really, really good. And I think what I want to do is like, you know, put the frosting on. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So maybe we try just a little bit and we see. Because we don't want it to totally melt. But what do we do here? Because it's still pretty hot. I think we have to do I just ice one of them? I definitely want to take like one of these or a corner. I haven't decided yet. Let's just try it. Definitely gonna melt, you know. But to what degree? I'm not mad about it if I go quick enough, right? Should I have waited? Yes, but did I want to? No. So here we go. Okay. Then, because I'm that girl, I just think it's cute. Okay? You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't like cherries? You don't like fun? That's cool. That's your life. No cherries, no fun. You want to be a stick in the mud? Do you? I'm going to do me, which involves cherries. One more. Don't forget that baby right there. That's cute. Okay, babes. Get your plate. And we're going to try our best. I almost feel like I need to scoop it. Oh, no. That was my cutting board. Okay. I feel like I got to scoop it. Wow. Like, it's still very hot. And I'm definitely putting more frosting. But yum. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mmm. Stand up straight, mister. I might need to pick a prettier one. Okay. You go back in. Give me a second, you guys. I'm sorry. Food styling. Food styling. Let's get a good hero. See that? That's a hero. It's a little small because, like I said, I kind of stuffed them in. But I just want a little more frosting. It's enough, Vanessa. Just let it go. Okay, you guys, you know what I have to do. Let me show you, though. So you can't really tell, but in between the layers is like the cheesecake kind of custard situation. They got a little squished, so it's not perfectly square, but we're not mad about it, okay? It's gonna be delish, okay? And it's such a pretty looking dessert. Okay, let me get this up. Oops. Okay. Okay, like that. I don't like it too tall. Okay, so I'm calling it Cinnamon Cheesecake Spacerolls. Love it. Oh shoot, it was rolling. Okay, ready? Oh shit. Why'd you do that, Vanessa? Damn. Okay, 1 second. Stand by. I have another plate from her, but I do want to fix the frosting. It looks kind of good melty though. Nom. Okay. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. All right, you guys. You ready? Cinnamon Cheesecake Spacerolls, only on the Edibles Club. That's right. It's not about my edge. Cinnamon Cheesecake Spacerolls, only on the Edibles Club. Okay, I think we got it. Should we do it one more time for good measure? Cinnamon Cheesecake Spacerolls, only on the Edibles Club. Okay, let's take a bite. Take a bite. Ooh. So soft. Ooh. Give me some cherry. This shit. There's nothing like it. Like, take this cherry, yum. It's so soft, but there's something telling you about the cheesecake part. It's a pain in the ass to make because it doesn't want to roll politely, but who cares? Mmm. Holy shit. I don't need this in my life right now. Did I do this? Did I do the little, I don't remember if I did this. I have to do the thing. That really is. It really is like that. This one had more sugar. I'm curious to try it with the bread flour, because this was, look at, I crushed this. This was AP flour. It wasn't bread flour, and I put more sugar. I put sugar and cinnamon in it. Oh. Really good. Yeah. Yeah. Messy to roll up, but you just got to work quickly, but also just take those naps. You know what I mean? Take those naps. I'll just take them. Oh yeah, time to dab. Dab my way out of here. If you had fun, oh, go for it. 10 out of 10. 11. The cheesecake like makes it lighter. And then you have this mix of textures of you're like, is that the cheesecake? No, that's the dough. Awesome. Awesome combination. Let me see if there's any more super chats for these wonderful cinnamon cheesecake space rolls. I hope I said it right. Thank you everyone who did send super chats this evening or today, this Saturday, beginning of 2026. Great little recipe. I think it looks really cute and colorful. And, you know, just, yeah, let them get cooler. And then I let it sit overnight in the fridge and then just pop it in the oven in the morning if you want. And bake it off. And you can have, I would leave a little more room. Although this really, they like to push up against each other. And give it a whirl. Have fun with it. I thought it was a great recipe. Mashup. Hopefully it goes well. If not, whatever, I'm just going to keep going. Can't stop me. I'm just going to keep on infusing recipes, okay, everybody? And it's all made possible because of my patrons, the Edibles Club. I'm about to drop our outro, our credits. Turning the Digi off. Thank you, Digi, for your work this evening. And that was a fun little experience together and that's what I mean. Like, my recipes are base recipes. You can do so much with them. Just take them and have fun. That's base. That's me riffing on the Cheeba cheesecake. I go, cool. What can I do with that base cheesecake recipe? I'm going to spread it into some cinnamon, some dough. It's just, enriched dough. And then roll it up, slice it up, bake it. And then you've got this kind of custard in the middle, the cheesecake, cream cheese kind of custard in the middle. And then the chewy roll, right? Cinnamon, which is delicious. A little bit of citrus in there in the cheesecake, and it's doing a whole thing. Even the cherry has a role. It all plays a role. It's wonderful. It's like the donut you didn't know you wanted. It's kind of like a donut. Okay, these are my patrons. If you want to join, the link is in the chat. It should be pinned. All right, here we go. This is a theme song. bag goes. Make them say, wow. Ow! Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for today. I'll see you. Remember who you are.